What's up, Jerks? What is up? We expect an Afroman tonight, coming up tonight. I'm funny. It's because I was just texting again. I was just checking the text and all that. Looks like it's gonna happen tonight. I'm excited. I'm still caught up from the last few days. We've had a crazy week this week on the Young Jerks. We've been covering Afroman, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, had some great guests. Nan Gallagher, attorney Nan Gallagher, kicked off the week. She was phenomenal. And then we had Judge Carol Erskine on last night. That was a great show. We've been covering this Afroman trial, which has been so much fun. It's bringing me back to my roots in cannabis. Got cannabis, music, and the new thing that I've been going on the last couple of years, true crime. So it's just bringing all those things together and police accountability and getting sued for defamation. And I got my weed joint. I got all my joints ready tonight for Afro Man. I'm ready. I'm fully ready. I am all ready. I think you guys are ready too. Look at this. I'm hearing from everybody. Everybody from my life from the last 25 years is hitting me up tonight about Afro Man. This is Karma on Twitter. She said she's making syrup right now for her lemon pound cake, icing inspired by OGA Afro Man, OG Afro Man, his song in court in his interview with Money Mike and Mike tonight. The Young Jerks, go Mike. Look at that. People are making lemon pound cake tonight for this. They're excited. I'm excited. But let me just read the message because we're still waiting. This is what's going on. I've got lots of video we could play. But I'm just testing. I just want to make sure that I sent the right link. That's the big thing. That's always the big thing when you're rushing and things are like last minute and you're trying to make sure it's right. Yeah, it's right. Okay, cool. I did send the right link to them. I just tested that out, double checking. They'll let me remove myself from the. It's funny, but we're still doing the production, hoping to get Afro Man on tonight. Expecting Afro Man is going to be hit on tonight. The last message I got from them, which was just about 20 minutes ago, and they said Afro Man is running late. He's going to pick up his kid from track practice. You can say this if you want. It's true. He thinks he'll be back by 8ish, but he could be a little late. So we're waiting for Afro Man to show up tonight. We do expect him. I'm a little nervous about it, I got to say. How's everyone doing in the chat? How am I doing? Yeah, we need some. I need to make some lemon pound cake cannabis cake later tonight. You know what's funny? What I like super lemon haze. Super lemon haze. A kid named Eric got me on that one. Super lemon haze. I love anything with the citrus. There's different flavors of cannabis. I love the citrus. If you got a citrus cannabis, I'm in. I'm in. They probably do have a lemon pound cake strain. I just haven't tried that one yet. Yeah. You know what? We have music. We could play Lemon Pound Cake. We could play that song. But every time we do, we get a copyright strike, which is fine. It just means the ad revenue goes to Afro Man. Should we give it to Afro Man tonight? What do you think? Law Talker says, get some bucks up for Mikey. He's working too. We got 5 Young Jerks memberships gifted up from What the Duck. Thank you so much. See that this is if we can earn this way, then I could play the music and we don't care. Thank you, Victorine. She sent $10 Canadian, said, you're awesome, Mike. Thank you so much. Let's play. Let's just do it. Actually, I got a few clips. Let's play a few clips first because I have so many clips. Which one do I want to play first? I want to play this one. This is one that we didn't see from the court. We streamed the whole thing from that news station. We were on this. I was so into this from go. I was waiting for this trial. I didn't expect it to be televised. Didn't expect it. It did happen. I was just like, wow, we're going to actually get to stream this. We were one of the first ones to start streaming it. Oh, he's here. I see some movement in the green room. Oh my God. Oh my God, people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out your joints right now in the chat. Get all your weed. Get all your weed awards. Get everything out. Everything. Everything. We got the weed OG. All because I got high.
Uh, uh,
Hey!
you smoke weed on this show, man? Go get me some weed, baby. Give me a joint. Is this a weed
That's the
friendly
thing.
show? Or is it,
When I
I'm out of
first
blunts.
started
I
streaming,
got a
I
joint.
did
Any pre
smoke
rolls?
weed.
It's
Yeah,
okay if
but
not.
I haven't
It's okay.
lately. But tonight we are. We like. I want you to smoke the weed on the show tonight. Like
Right on,
we
brother.
used to smoke weed and then we stopped because we got over it.
Say
But
it with
tonight I want you to smoke the weed. I want to see. I want to smoke some weed with Afro Man because that nobody else in true crime is smoking weed with Afro Man. That's like,
Let me
please
a pipe.
smoke
You got a
weed
pipe?
tonight.
Okay, brother. Right on.
Oh my God, man. We've been hyped up watching your trial, and I just can't believe it's like my two worlds are colliding. Weed, music, and true crime and police accountability. And it was just like, wow. And you killed it, man. You just absolutely what do you have to say to everybody? Because I know you've been talking to everybody all day about this. What do you want to say?
Man, I want to thank everybody for their support. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just happy about the love and the support I was getting when it really counted and when I really needed it. I'm happy. And just tremendous gratitude, brother. Tremendous gratitude and thankfulness. And I just want to thank everybody for their love and support. You know, I seen it. I didn't. I thought sometimes you feel like you're in the world by yourself. We're all the little guy. You know, and I've been the little guy so many times. So I didn't know I've had to be the little guy again, and the system just beat me up and chew me up and spit me out. But America stood by me this time, and yeah, freedom of speech prevailed. Uh, for the people, by the people prevailed, and this time it worked out for me, and I'm just so grateful and thankful, and I see hope, brother. I see hope.
I love it. You did
Amen.
this song, the Lemon Pound Cake, Yankee Doodle Dandy. I noticed. How did you come up with that? And you got the theme. You got this like American, all American red, white, and blue suit throughout this
Yeah.
whole thing. How did you come up with that?
Um, I'm Afro man. I'm a fly player. I love themes. You know what I'm saying? And I love America. You know, I thought about how I'm American. I thought about how I'm a classic American, like a Coca-Cola. When everybody got mad about the new Coke, are you old enough to remember that?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah. I
yeah,
remember
man.
that. They had to
Like,
bring it back.
man, hey, man, I am an American classic, and you go through stuff, and there was a time when I considered, you know, uh, going to Africa and checking it out, and I know I am of African descent, and all that stuff is fine and good, but I thought about it real hard, and I had to realize I'm an American, and you see sometimes people say, "Hey, go back to Africa." The same person wouldn't put a zoo lion in the wild, but they want me to go to something I'm unfamiliar with. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized I am truly an American. So um, I'm happy about my freedom of speech. When the police, I don't have any power. So when the police kicked down my door and did all they did and they left, naturally, as an American, I felt I had the freedom of speech. And I, I didn't disrespect them to their, while they were standing there, all that, no wild, YouTube stuff, Um, I just made up songs after they left about what I didn't like, and I did it as humorously and as entertaining as possible. And I put it out to make up for the damages. So I'm kind of high, and I forgot the original question. I don't know if I'm drifting or not.
About the whole
Let me
thing.
know if I'm
I
drifting.
think that answers it. I mean, you know, the thing about this whole thing too, like you said, I love that you said you're an American because you are. I mean, that you are, and it's sold like this jury I hear was all white. Were they all white people?
I think there was one lady wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was, but you ever see like she was still, she wasn't white, but she was, she was white, you know what I'm saying? She was,
I
you
do.
know, yeah, she was, she was a
It's,
yeah,
it's I
she
mean, that's the thing. This sold. What you did was just is amazing because I feel like there's a lot of division in the world right now, obviously. And I saw people on all sides, and that's what kind of where I play in. I have liberals on here. I have Republicans. We talk about issues here. You know, I have cops.
yeah,
I'm a weed guy, and I have
yeah.
cops on the show. So like, you're like, I feel the same way. Like you played it so well. It was like this was the best political campaign I've ever seen. Like honestly, you fucking crushed it. So what do you want to say about that too? Like they should be hiring you for the next presidential campaign. Like that's how good this was. I swear to God, it was just for me watching it, I loved it.
You know what? I'm an American, and I believe that I can unify Americans. I've come to this conclusion. There are two types of people in this world, good and bad. And I come to another conclusion. Good has no color, bad has no color. I know another conclusion. There's good and bad in every race and in every group. Therefore, all the good people need to come together for the good. Setting examples, encourage bad people to redeem themselves and come on over to the good side and fight the good fight of faith. And then all the bad elements that won't change, the good people can fight the good fight and make everything right. Um, we got a lot. We got more in common than we have, different. And I love, you know, I love people from every little section and clique. You know what I'm saying? Even 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 my American worst case scenario brothers that don't like me. I got this joke. I say, where can black people and Confederate Americans get along? I said, Waffle House and Cracker Barrel. Because we're American, we have a lot in common. We're not as different as we think we are, and I think I can bring people together. Freedom of speech. It was a beautiful thing. I felt something good, and yeah, man, I'm feeling hopeful. I see a glimmer of hope this evening, brother.
Dude, what comes next for you? Like, do you have a new music, new songs, new album? People are asking
Yeah,
about that. They want to
I
know.
got a new album. It's called Freedom of Speech. I was gonna try to bid it out, but I think I'm gonna just keep it and I'm gonna just put it up and I'm gonna just sell it and push it. It's called Freedom of Speech, and I'm gonna put that out. I'm going tour. I they I got music. I'm just gonna have fun. I wrote these songs. They're doing good. All these songs about these cops are doing good. I'm gonna go out and see if people want to hear them, have fun singing them. I got more to sing now than just because I got high and crazy rap.
I love
You
it.
know,
Because I got high, I'm doing this show. That's what like that's how I started on the weed shit. Like it's so funny, and I love that you have that song because I got high, and they had to correct them in court because they didn't get it right. But
nerds, dude, nerds, squares,
nerds, yeah. Are you
nerds,
coming to
nerds,
Boston? Is
nerds,
that yeah,
nerds.
nerds? We're Massachusetts based. We got a lot of Boston people. Are you coming to Boston?
Yeah, I just left there. I was there with Elevators. You've
Yes.
heard of that group? Yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah.
good stuff, brother. Had a good time, man. There with the elevators and yeah, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I'm from LA, and don't tell nobody in Boston, but I grew up hating Boston. I
You hated
hate
us.
Larry
What? Because of
Bird.
the
I hate the
Lakers?
Celtics. I hate
The
the
Lakers, yeah.
Celtics.
Larry
And
Bird.
hey, and
But
I go home to LA. I can barely get 300 people in LA. And I go to Boston. They gotta hire the riot squad to stop all those people. It's like that. It's messed up, but it's beautiful. So I hate to admit, put put sports aside, and I love Boston, brother. I love to perform there. Good people.
we love. I can't wait to see have you come back. It's like going to be even bigger this time. I think people are really they got caught up in this. It was just a couple days of this. If this trial had gone home, is there going to be a net? People are asking movies, Netflix, documentaries. You think anything like that? Or are you going to run for president or anything? Like it seems like
Man,
people want more of this story.
everybody's talking about everything. Everybody is talking about everything. Hey, I hate to quote Donald Trump, but we'll see what happens. Hey, brother. All right.
We love it. Oh, it's amazing. Um, so happy for you. It's just because I was worried. I mean, and then when what about the judge too? Because the judge didn't. Usually, when we watch these trials, they'll read out every charge, and he
Yeah.
didn't. He was just like he seemed like he didn't. He wanted to get out of there as quick as possible. Like he was upset by the results. Do you feel that
Yeah.
way? Like
Yeah, he had to run before his emotions outburst. You know what I'm saying? He I told myself if he starts smiling and looking happy, that means I got to pay some money. I said, if he starts looking angry, I'm like, something's good for me. And he didn't look, and he was controlling his facial expression, but he looked confused. It was like this funny little confused look. I was trying to read that dude. Man, my anxiety and curiosity was killing me, man. I had $4 million anxiety and I had $4 million worth of curiosity and anxiety. Like what I'm reading that dude like a poker champ, and he just was just
unbelievable.
looking. He was looking at the papers like he was smelling a fart while he was reading them.
He did. I clipped
Oh
that.
my god!
Like I have all these clips. That's one of the clips we're gonna play at, like after we wrap it up with you because it was fucking funny. It was like
Right
what the
on.
fuck? Oh man, I'm so happy for you. It just
Thank you, brother.
it
Yes,
must have been a
sir.
lot of stress. Like were you stressed throughout? Because I just got sued. I've been doing activism, journalism, all that shit for a long time. I finally got sued, and I won
Yeah.
my case. But it cost me a lot of money and it was stressful. I didn't do what you did. I didn't go crazy on it. I kind of just kept it like low. I did what my lawyer told me. But like next time, I
Dude,
think I
I
might
had
go
the
Afro Man on
man,
him.
dude. Yeah,
I might
my
go
lawyer,
Afro Man on him.
yeah, dude. Uh, yeah, I didn't do everything. My lawyer didn't want me to upload that music before the trial, but that's where I disobeyed him. I'm like, nah, man. I said, if I got to pay some money, I'm gonna get something out of this, dude. I was uploading everything I could. I was uploading songs all weekend, like that wasn't even out. Just and then they played the new one I uploaded. They played Lick 'em Low Lisa, and I had just made that video. It was like 13 minutes long. It included it included my favorite sound bites from her deposition.
It's amazing because
And we ran them all together. We ran them all, like I take a sound bite of what I like, you know, and then once the joke was over, I cut the film and I get another little sound bite of what I like, and we choo train them all together. So at first I did the video first, and then I got like a choo train of my favorite sound bites out of her deposition, and oh my god, man, they sit there and watch that court. Watch that whole 13-minute video. It was so funny. She had to watch herself crying, talking about how eating pussy, and she was there. Oh my goodness, man. And then like the funny part was it wasn't just the courtroom. They was live streaming out of the courtroom around the world. That I didn't know that.
Yeah, we
I
were
thought,
streaming that. Like everybody was streaming that. You like that was the biggest promotion for you. Like it was like, and we're all getting copyright strikes, and you're getting the money for it as we're streaming. I'm like, this is a great marketing plan. I hope you're getting paid on all that from YouTube. Like it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's like a court thing. It's like fucking funny as hell.
yes, brother. Yes, man. It's real good. It all worked out. Um, I'm really happy, and I got some good music, man. And it's like you can have some good music, but just people just don't know about it. And it's like, wow, they streamed it for the whole world. Now the whole world's out there. They can't stop playing Lick 'em Lolisa. They're loving Randy Walters' son of a bitch. Um, you know what I'm saying? They're loving what's the other one? Sean Grooming Grooms. I got some my thing was to make a song for each officer, you know, that
They
way,
each have their own song.
yeah, that way they all gotta hear you, all right, you. Everybody gotta pay me, man. So yeah, uh, it's a beautiful thing, brother. So yeah, man.
Our chat's blowing up now. They want you to perform. They're going crazy. They're laughing their asses off, and they're enjoying this as much as I am. Uh, um, God damn, I just can't believe that you're here tonight with us. Like you must have done so much media today. Any interviews that you stand out to you that people should check out upcoming?
Let's any what?
Any interviews that you did today?
CNN, Roland Martin.
Wow.
Um, they need to check out your show.
Yes.
TMZ. Yeah, TMZ. They TMZ post shit.
Yeah, I did see TMZ.
Are you seeing my interview on TMZ?
I saw they
Okay.
posted an interview. I didn't get to watch it because I was just coming live, but I did see they posted
Right on.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, TMZ. So I think that's it for today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my
Yeah.
brother wanted me to do this today, so we're gonna do this.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, smoke it up. I love it. So I'm smoking with Afroman right now. This is
Cheers,
amazing. This
brother.
is cheers to you.
Legal weed, legal
Legal
weed,
weed.
and the
Yeah, that's
freedom
the
of
thing too.
and the
Like we,
freedom of speech. The freedom
yeah,
of speech to tell you it's legal weed. Hey,
that's
cheers,
right.
brother.
Like, do you feel like they targeted you because of did they know you were Afro Man when that affidavit when that fake bogus confidential informant thing came through? Did they know? You think they knew who you were going in there and was like
Yeah,
kind of
they knew who I
stereotyping you?
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
they knew who I was. They didn't think the world cared. They thought they could just do
mm,
me dirty in the dark and not pay the price. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah,
know Afro Man is not one to be messed with. Afro Man got to do. It sounded like almost like DMX too in that song. It's like you came right at them. It was just so beautiful. I'm so happy that this turned out the way it did for free speech, especially because a lot of us get threats of lawsuits all the time. And it's just like for the stupidest shit, I'm pretty safe actually. I finally caught one,
yeah,
and like I see a lot of other people too. It's getting ridiculous. People think they can sue you for anything, and especially in this case where it's the cops suing you. They shouldn't have busted down your door. They shouldn't have taken your money. They shouldn't have done any of this shit. That was the point. I love that you said it over and over again. And that was the other
yeah,
thing when they put you on the stand. How stupid were they? Because you freaking that's why you won because they put you on the
dude.
stand.
He underestimated my intelligence, brother. Bottom line, he thought I was some typical stupid whatever he thought I was. And he was wrong, brother. Hey man, let me ask you a question. If I think you a fool and you ain't a fool, who's a fool?
Exactly.
Amen,
Exactly.
brother. So I think it was one of them things like he forgot that I am my best. I watched the wrong happen to me in real time. You don't want to talk to me. Hey, the dude who raped the girl don't want the rape victim to talk. She gonna tell everybody what's up, like, no,
That's
brother.
right.
You guys are trying to memorize stuff, and I'm the victim, so I'm mad about this stuff. So yeah, yeah, man. I'm not no fool, brother. And Yeah, they ran up on the wrong one, brother. And you know, I don't got nothing against police officers. I know society needs a scarecrow. You know, a bad guy need to know there's some form of scarecrow, or there are, like, you know, repercussions for bad actions. So there's good and bad people that join the police department. I want to ask the good guys to start snitching on the bad ones a little bit more. Matter of fact, no, a whole lot more. Let's get rid of the bad ones. Let's get cops back. Let's get cops back to being good, if they ever was. But we need more good people in the police. I want to encourage good people, good young people. We clean out some of these old bad boys, and you know what I'm saying, we straighten some young people out and hand them that manual and tell them to be part of the community, not bully in the community. You know what I'm saying? For the people, by the people, my brother. Amen.
You say other people who are in similar spots as you facing, the system like that, where they got caught up in some bullshit and it's not just. What do you think they should do?
Okay, now ask me that question one more time. I'm sorry, brother.
I know. I'm like, I'm saying, like, if someone else is in a similar situation, especially like a YouTuber or
Yeah,
maybe a musician,
yeah.
where they're getting some shit about their music and maybe some, getting caught up in a lawsuit because it does happen a lot. What would your advice to them be?
Uh, if you make a bad statement about somebody, make sure it's verifiably true. Because it's not defamation if it's true. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So
That's
if you call a guy a pedophile, make sure he is one. If you say somebody's a thief, make sure you got your film clips ready to verify that. And then if you're telling the truth should set you free. Jesus told you that 2 million years ago. So you know you can reinvent the wheel, but ain't nothing new under the sun. Tell the truth, and defamation shall set you free.
that's exactly what you did, and it worked throughout the whole thing.
And
So
did you see when he was trying to call me a liar? I came back. Fact. You shouldn't have been in my house in the first time. Fact. So when he said this, I didn't waste no words. I countered. You know what I'm saying? Amen,
you
brother.
did.
He
Like when you
couldn't he
when you
couldn't
when you
argue
did
with the
that
truth.
fact, when you had that planned, or was that just spontaneous?
No, brother, look here. Let me ask you a question. Do I have to plan the truth?
No, no.
Let me ask you
Especially
another
you
question.
too. You're good with the, yeah, yeah. You
Do I
don't have
have
to
to
plan
memorize
anything.
the truth, bro? Hey,
No,
brother, do I have to memorize the truth?
no,
Do I have to strategize the truth?
no. They had to
No, brother.
strategize. Their strategy went sour.
Nah, brother,
Yeah.
because the truth will set you free. All that junk you talking, them lies, them dudes was liars. Dude said I was the reason for his divorce. His wife came in there, got on the stand, contradicted
That's
everything
right.
he said. He was a liar. So if you're lying about me breaking up your divorce, what else is you lying about? Should we, a Lord? Should we pass a judgment off to a liar? Should we
No,
award money to a liar?
no.
He's a liar. I'm telling the truth. That dude's a liar.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? The other dude don't know if his brother's a pedophile or not.
That was weird.
He's a
You and
liar.
his
Your brother,
face too.
your
Like
your
you could
brother's a
see it in his
convicted.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You
Brian
could see it.
Newland, Brian Newland's brother is a convicted pedophile. It's the truth. So is society gonna take money from a man that's telling the truth and give it to a pedophile and a liar and a thief? This man had to admit, and this is his fault. He had to admit to the whole world that his wife is a convicted felon thief. If he had not sued me, the world wouldn't know his wife was a convicted felon thief.
That's the
Talk
thing
about
too. They made two
self-inflicted wound.
mistakes. They should have never
So
come in
look,
your house, and they should have
right.
never sued you.
Hey, hey, look here, man. Let me tell you something. when you go in the wrong direction, it's best to turn around as soon as possible, right?
That's right.
That's right. So,
Great
because
advice.
you got to
Yeah,
come all the way back. The further you go, the further you got to turn around and come
exactly.
back. So, you know what? When you do wrong, as soon as you realize you're doing wrong, you know what you need to do? You need to eat some humble pie and apologize because it's a long way back. Let's get a short trip. Hey, brother, I was sorry. I'm sorry. How can I make this right? And people are going to appreciate your effort to make it right. That's why they got erasers on the back of pencils. I don't get mad at people for making mistakes. I get mad at people for not apologizing after they make it. Amen. Praise God.
Amen. Amen. You are preaching tonight. People are loving this. This is so on point. It's the truth. We see this so much, even in our daily lives, like the rest of us too. It's just like you see this all the time where
Dude,
people just
a little
keep going in the
apology.
wrong direction. It's like you gotta
What
stop,
it's
turn
going?
around.
Watch this. And I knew they was wrong when they kicked them. I knew they was wrong when they showed up. So what? They just kept going in the wrong direction. They ain't turning. They gonna keep going. They gonna sue me. They just going in the wrong direction. They're going in the wrong direction. And look at the direction that they life took them. Nobody would have knew your wife was a thief if you would have not, if you would have just told me you were sorry. Nobody would know your wife was a convicted felon thief. If you would have just told me you were sorry, nobody would know you're a pedophile and your brother's a pedophile and you're both in the police department. If you would have just told me you were sorry, nobody would have known that I possibly fucked your wife. You don't even know. Nobody know you ran a stop sign and hit everybody. If you would apologize, none of this stuff would have happened. But no, you were stubborn. You was a brat. You couldn't admit you was wrong, and you kept going in the wrong direction. Not a whole world see it. Not a whole world see Lick 'em Low Lisa. If she would have apologized, I wouldn't have even wrote the song. But she couldn't do it. She had to keep going in the wrong direction. And she couldn't see. Oh, and then after I put out the videos, they still couldn't see it. They had to keep going in the wrong direction. File a lawsuit. Draw more attention to the situation. Throw that gasoline on that fire. Blowing me up, running them numbers back through the roof, and I be doggone. I'm back on top of the world with a Jerry curl. And it's effortless because it's all their energy, it's all their fuel. I just got high off of them going in the wrong direction, taking me up, and I'm the one right. The truth is going to set me free, though they're lying. They're liars. Lisa acting like
Just
she crying.
wait,
She's lying. She held that AR-15 in my yard with the finger around the tree. Where was them tears at when you was holding that AR-15 in front of my kids? Where was them tears when you was cutting my video camera? You know, and now the whole is streaming all over the whole world. And if they would have just been quiet, my little 200,000 Afroman fans would have knew about the song, and probably only a fourth of them would have liked it over because I got high and crazy rap. But by them making such a big deal, suing me, going on the trial, not settling with me, not doing this, yeah. Now it's all over the place. They don't get no money, and their humiliation has been quadrupled. And we off? Are we offline?
we're still here. Just
Yeah.
focusing on
Oh,
you.
okay.
I just like doing the
Okay.
highlight on you
I was
because
like, did I
people
get high? I can't.
you
I
did
think
get
I got
high.
high and
We're
fucked up
all
this
high.
internet stuff. All right,
I'm
bro.
I'm high off your words. Like I'm ready to go. Like
I'm
it's
like,
late here.
man.
Like I'm
I
old,
said,
8:39. And I'm ready to like go freaking running and like fight some people and like let's go. You got me fired up because it's true. Like that's exactly what they did. They try to fuck with you and they kept going the wrong fucking direction. And
dude,
is it
you
too
got
late
to
for
learn
them?
that.
Can they apologize now?
Look here, brother. Look here. That's what little kids learn when their mom got a little switch. Say, you go over there and tell Johnny you're sorry. They get rid of that ego that's gonna hurt them later in life. You know what I'm saying?
I
Fuck it.
do.
I'm blowing
Some
up,
people
brother.
never get that for some reason.
Yeah.
And a lot of
You
them in
know.
law enforcement, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. But one cop, the guy Randy Walters, The one that was that my lawyer kept playing with him, talking about fucking his wife and all that shit. He came up to me and apologized,
He
and he
did.
told, yeah, I was getting in my truck leaving the courthouse, and he came up to me and he apologized, and it's like, it's like he wants to get right. It's like he, whatever. And I told him he's the guy that I asked if he would put my door back on the hinges. And when I asked him, he waddled his head and he grinned at me. He said, "We're not required to do that." And then he also flipped off my surveillance camera. And he was telling me how he's a Christian, he loves God. And I know we all make mistakes. I'm not trying to make him perfect just because he's a Christian. But I told him this. I said, "Look here, brother. You didn't approach me like a Christian when you kicked down my door." I said, "You didn't." I said, "You wasn't a Christian when you was flipping off my cameras." I said, you wasn't a Christian when you laughed at me and told me you're not required to help me put my door back on." I said, "Now listen." I said, "I love you too, brother, and I do forgive you. And if I see you in Walmart, I don't want to fight. I don't, everything's fine." I said, "We can shake hands, we can be all right." I said, "But guess what? I'm singing that song. I'm promoting it. I'm pushing it and I'm selling it." And I said, "Just know, I don't got a problem with you, but I'm singing that song." God bless him. I love him. I think I'm a sport. I told God I thought this was a peaceful compromise under the circumstances of the things that they did to me. And it's funny. It's happy of it. So his punishment is he got to hear my song for the rest of his life.
Accountability. That's what he's got to live with
Hey,
now.
brother,
He's actually.
he's free to go.
Yep.
I don't want nobody to kill him. I don't want nobody to jump on him. I don't want him to burn in hell forever. He just got to hear my song for the rest of his life, and that's it. A man could kill
Amen.
somebody. A man,
Amen.
a man could kill somebody, right? He can kill somebody, and he could be all chained up in court with shackles and stuff on his ankle, and he can go up to the podium and tell the family that he's sorry, right? But he still got to hop on the prison. You see what I'm saying? We
You'll
glad
have
that
to.
you
You have to
we,
have some
we
accountability for your
yeah,
actions.
we glad you showed some sort of remorse. We might knock off a couple of months, I don't
Mm,
know, but you still got to go on to prison. You did take a life,
yeah,
so he didn't pay for my door. He did flip me off. I forgive him. I don't want him to go to hell. I ain't mad at him. I'm simply singing the song forever.
I love it. I love it. That's the best accountability right there too. And personally, he said he was sorry. That has to feel a little good for you
Yes, sir.
too.
I respect him. I respect him because it took. I ain't gonna lie. It took a lot of balls on his
Exactly.
part to even approach me. So I respect what he did, and I love him. He's my brother in Christ, and I ain't mad at him. I'm singing that song, and I'm promoting it, and I'm sorry, but I'm singing that song. Amen.
I love it. This is amazing. Oh man, I've enjoyed this. Anything else you want to say before we let you go? Because you've been going all day. Yet
Yes.
you just picked up your kids too.
Yeah. Tell everybody to go to my Instagram, OG Afro Man, my Facebook, OG Afro Man. My Facebook is kind of low on followers because they took it a long time ago when I don't know. I guess I was advertising my new strand of
We
weed too much on
Yeah, that's
Facebook.
it. They used to whack me too. Now they give us money. It's funny. They kind of is
Uh,
cooler, but that the weed thing, even on YouTube, they
yeah.
used to penalize the shit out of us.
All right, whatever, pimping. So like
Yeah.
but I want everybody to go to my websites and check out all my new videos. Check out Lick 'em Lowlease. Check out Sean Grooming Grooms. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right with him. I forgive the brother. He's all right. But like I said, I'm gonna keep singing the song. Check out Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. Um, what else I got? I got What else I got? What other song I got? Oh, check out the Bataram hymn of the police whistleblower.
I gotta check that out. I haven't heard that one yet.
Mine I seen the corruption of the Adams
Oh,
County
that's the
cops
one.
stealing
That's the
money,
Yankee.
stealing
Yeah,
cake. When they make their traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Hey,
do ya? I love it. That's the one
hey.
I have queued up. I have that one. I didn't know that was the name. I thought that was. I got them confused. That this is the video I have ready to go. This is the one. What was this based on? Because I thought it was Yankee Doodle Dandy, but I think it's a
No,
different
that's
song.
gonna
I could
be the
battle him.
battle hymn of the Republic. Glory, glory, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the official title is the battle hymn of the Republic.
I love it. This is my favorite one when you're
Yeah,
marching.
boy,
This
boy.
is
You know, I know that we got the Star Spangled Banner and God Bless America. We got these American songs, right? The Star Spangled Banner, God Bless America. There's This Land Is My Land. They got these American songs, but I don't think nothing brings up the true American warrior like the battle hymn of the Republic. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the hey.
that's the song.
Trampling up. Yeah, brother. So it was time to
That
go to
is.
war, man. Hey, all I had was the truth, brother. So I was facing my fears, standing on up to the giant. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Battle hymn of the Republican. So that's why I call it the battle ram. The official song is called the battle hymn of the Republic. I call mine the battle ram hymn of the Republic. The African American remix of that song. Hey,
Yeah.
the
Especially
battle
they ram
ram.
down your door.
Yeah,
Right?
the battle ram hymn of the police
Yeah.
whistleblower.
Here they come.
Hey
Boom,
man,
boom.
I'm just impressed with the title of that song. I'm like, I
I
think I
love
should
it.
get a. Hey, fuck the lyrics. I think I should just get a Grammy for just the title of the song, "The Battle Ram
Totally.
Hymn of the Police Whistleblower."
Are you gonna get a Grammy now? Are we is there a campaign? Can we help you get a Grammy for this? Because I
Yes,
and you
help
performed it
me
just
out,
now.
help me
This
out, help me out. However you get it, however you vote, man. I got nominated one time, but I don't know how. Uh, I guess I just got high. Maybe I need to get high again. I get nominated again, but yeah, let's get this Grammy. Let's celebrate this freedom of speech. This is America needs something to feel good about right now. You know what I'm saying? With all the you know what I'm saying, the different things going on, we need something that we can come together on. And right now, it looks like we can come together on freedom of speech, because mad people can't even curse each other out. We ain't got no freedom of speech, so that's the first thing we need to take care of. So we can't even fight. We
especially
can't
gets
even
the
curse each other
cops
out.
up. Yeah, bust down your door over two joints that are legal. Like, come on, like the God, I'm so happy that you came on tonight. I want to thank you so much, Afro Man. I hope you have a great rest of your night and week,
Yes, sir,
and
brother.
we'll be looking for you. And like I said, we're going to be linking all your social media, OG Afro Man on
Yes,
Twitter
sir.
and everywhere else in the
Yes,
chat. The
sir.
ladies are in the chat, linking you up. So, well, how many?
Thank
You got a
y'all.
million. You got a million followers on one of the accounts you were looking for this week, right?
I think it was YouTube, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah, that trial ran it on up, man. That dude was reading the
Ran up
numbers.
those numbers.
Hey, he was reading my numbers while it was streaming live, and boy, I don't know what he did that for. Like, woo! I almost dropped my phone, man. I thought it was creepy, man. I ain't never seen it, dude. It took me like 2, 3 years to get up 1,000 followers, dude. Like
Right.
what? It was starting to hurt my feelings. Like I just kept singing because I like to sing. We didn't have Instagram in the '80s, so fuck Instagram, like. But damn, homie, after the trial, before the trial, the whole thing, just all the attention it was getting, running them numbers up, man. I'm seeing numbers I ain't never seen on social media. I'm used to people love me, but they don't love me. It's hard to get them to do that little internet participation thing that make my page just look good and everything. But yeah, brother, it's
Killing
jumping
it.
off
You're
right
killing it.
now.
697 now on Instagram, 697. Keep moving
Man,
up.
and that's all. It was 500 and something last night, and it was 219 before the trial, before the whole little trial thing. It was I had 200,000. I had 200,000. I had 200. I had 219,000 followers before the
Yeah.
trial, and it's like six something right now. I can't, dude. I can't explain this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a comment here who's criticizing me, saying I should have asked more informative questions, probing questions about the raid. Is there anything else you want to say about the raid?
Um. The lady they interviewed gave them false information. They never should have raided my house in the first place. They never should have vandalized my property, knocked down the door, placed themselves on my cameras and in my music career. I was a sport. I cleaned up their mess. I wrote songs about them to pay for the damages. Um, that's just about it in a nutshell, man. And I wanted to turn a bad thing into a good thing. I said, hey, I'm gonna write these songs to pay for the damage. If these songs I write about them suck, it'll at least make enough to buy a new door. You know what I'm saying? And my gate and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with planting seeds. You know, hey, you invest into something. You're not mad if the stock go up and it just, hey, I threw in like the bank. I threw in 30,000. The man called me back, said, hey, man, that 30,000 and turned into 60. Well, I ain't mad about that. So I've invested into these songs. You know, I did it to just repair the door. But if it turns to Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, hey, I'm gonna just do the moonwalk and and sip a Pepsi, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop them. I'm gonna let them do what they do. I'm a farmer. I planted my seed, and I'm gonna let it grow.
Numbers just kept going up off of this, and congratulations, you deserve it all.
My brother.
Unbelievable talent. Like I said, Battle Hymn of the Republic. We're gonna play Battle Ram of the Republic. I'm looking forward to playing this.
Hey, yeah, okay, yeah. Bataram him of the police whistleblower. Cause like it said, I was trying to get as close to it, but I wanted to stay relevant to myself. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I was trying to do two things: get relevant to the Bataram, the battle hymn of the Republic, and then think about what I had going on. So the battle hymn of the Republic, that was like a country fighting, whatever. So
love
I
it.
was fighting the police, so I called mine the Bataram hymn of the police whistleblower because I'm pointing out the police pedophiles, the thieves, and the liars. So this was my Bataram hymn of the police whistleblower. God bless
Freaking love
America.
it. I love
Amen,
that you
brother.
used that song too, because it just sent that. You could feel it as soon as
Yeah.
you do it. It's like you get what this is about, and that you are an American. That this is
Yes.
an all-American story. You took on the system and you won. And I couldn't be happier and prouder to have you on the show tonight, Afro Man. Thank you
Thank
so
you, my
much
brother.
for spending the time.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna play your song, and we're gonna review some more of your video too, from your testimony. Just amazing. Thank you so much for spending the time with us tonight.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Good night, brother.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Yes, sir.
That was Afro Man. I can't even believe that was just amazing. That was so much fun. I could go all night with him, but I don't want to be greedy with the man. He's been that was the lemon pound cake song. I played the wrong song, of course. But I got the right song. So let's play the one that we were hyping up. It's gonna take me a second here. I'm a little baked. I'm a little baked tonight. A little baked for Afro Man. All right, this is the song that Afro Man was talking about. The one that I got me all hyped up.
The Adam County
Let me
cops
watch it
stop.
from the beginning. Hold on. That was just a little clip from the song. Hold on one second. I got a lot of all right, here we go. I'm back. That was great, though. I'm glad he let me know it's Battle Hymn of the Republic. I'm such a dunderhead. I thought it was Yankee Doodle Dandy. I knew it was one of those patriotic songs, and I'm glad he kind of fleshed that out for us tonight, where that song came from, because that was the one that I saw that was like the day or two before the trial started. It was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like he's in the red and white, red, white, and blue, marching. We've all heard that song. I didn't even know the name of the song, but now it makes sense. Battle Hymn of the Republic was what it was based off of. Amazing, amazing. That was like I said, that was like a presidential level campaign. He just crushed it. He crushed it. True patriot. Yeah. We had lemon pound cake going on tonight. People were making lemon pound cake to watch the show. Thank you, Karma. She says she was making some syrup for her lemon pound cake inspired by OG Afroman. Follow OG Afroman on Twitter and his song and his interview tonight with us, Money Mike and Mike, tonight on the Young Jerks. She made this pound cake. That kind of night. What I want to do right now is I'm going to play some Afroman because this was the amazing when he testified. This was the fire of the trial. This was just like I said, when I said that tonight to him, like they should have never put him on the stand. That was like their biggest mistake. Let's just watch this one more time. If people haven't seen it, they want to see what this trial was about. This was the moment you knew, holy shit, holy F.
You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As this, you shall answer unto God.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, would you give us your name, please?
My name is Joseph Edgar Foreman.
You are known under the stage name as Afroman, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you create music videos and do performances, is
Yes,
that
sir.
right? How many states of the United States have you performed in, do you think?
All of them.
All 50.
Yes, sir.
And how many countries have you performed in?
I don't remember, but not all of them, but I've been to a few.
How many live performances did you do last year, roughly?
I don't know. Possibly 250. I don't know, but I don't know. It's a lot of days, but I don't know exactly.
And you have a residence here in Adams County, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've been performing for 20 or 30 years, is that right?
All my life.
All right. And is it fair to say that one of the first big hits you had was But Then I Got High?
Because I got high.
Because I Got High? And do you think it's accurate to say that that song has had over 300 million views on YouTube?
Sounds right.
You have a large presence on social media, obviously, correct?
Depends on your definition of large. There's bigger people than me, but I'm all right.
And on Instagram, is it fair to say that you have 247,000 followers?
Yeah, I just got some of them the other day.
You got new ones coming all the time
Yes, not all the time, just here lately.
because the trial's coming up.
Yeah, all the publicity from the officers lawsuing me is running up my numbers.
And on YouTube, you have almost 1 million followers, 983,000. Is that right?
I haven't looked. It was 977 last time I looked.
And on TikTok, you have about 392,000 followers.
I haven't looked at it, but that sounds kind of right.
You know when you post something that a lot of people are going to see it, don't you?
Yes.
When this search happened back in August of 2022, Mr. Foreman, you weren't at home?
No.
You were driving home from Chicago?
Yes.
And you got an alert from a family member that the sheriffs were there searching your home, is that right?
Yes.
And you were able to turn on your phone and watch through your home security system what the deputies were doing for a period of time, weren't you?
Yes.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right to post the things that we've seen this week on the internet?
Because
Is that
they-
right? Is that right, Mr. Foreman?
yes, for
Yes?
tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic, me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American to talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home. Yes, I had the right to my freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage they brought to my house. Yes, I did.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday and beyond, right?
Yes, I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy. Yes, I mean, I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go to work.
The deputies left a warrant return at your house, didn't they?
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how much cash had been taken from the house, correct?
I know I got paid $5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit. But, I heard, I don't know what piece of paper I heard. I knew they took some money. I just knew they took some money. I knew it was 4,000-ish. I knew they took some money and they seized some money and some weed and some, I don't know what else, just my understanding.
You knew how much money was in that pocket when you came home and saw the warrant return, didn't you?
It was $5,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was $5,000, but anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of
No, I just know,
$4,390?
I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back up. And that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got?
Yes, it was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430, the number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got $4,000 returned, right?
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right, and the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff's was short. You can go watch the 19 News.
You knew when you saw the warrant return, didn't you, that the amount that they were saying was taken was actually more money than was in that suit pocket?
I didn't warrant.
That's why you brought the news to the sheriff's office when you got the money back, because you knew that they had miscounted the money and the number on the evidence bag was actually
I didn't know
more money.
nothing. The lady at the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I was sitting there, if she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19 News. that the money wasn't right.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you, why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station after I seen him running around my house with AR-15s. So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing about the
hay out of
discount.
it.
I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. So yeah, I'm accusing them of, they turned my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
All right.
And they volunteered the information that the money wasn't right. That's just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
You had a safe in your home, correct?
2 of them.
2 safes. Did the sheriffs look into those safes to your knowledge?
Yes, they
The
did.
deputies?
Yes.
And how did they get the combination?
I gave it to my ex-wife so the sheriffs wouldn't pull my safe out the floor, take it to the station and put something in it and try to say that whatever they put in my safe was mine. So I went ahead and gave my ex-wife, who I didn't want to give my combination to, it was just safer. I went ahead and gave her my combination so they could open up the safe and realize that they just vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Don't you keep jewelry in those safes?
No.
Can you tell me that in your deposition that you keep jewelry in those safes?
I do.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home after the search?
I didn't put nothing in the safes.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home?
Nothing was in them, so nothing was missing from the safe.
You talked to Randy Walters on the phone before you got home that evening during the search or right afterwards, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
He told you that they were taking some money and some vape pens and a small amount of marijuana. He told you that.
Yes, sir.
You knew, didn't you, Mr. Foreman, that there had been an investigation by the Claremont County Sheriff's Office into the discrepancy about the cash that was missing from your home, correct? You knew there was an investigation.
Yeah, I knew the sheriffs was investigating themselves.
Oh, that's how you saw it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you ever ask for a report so you could see how bad this investigation of themselves really was?
Yes, I was trying to get involved any way I can. The investigation was going on without any of my participation.
Did you ask for a copy of the report?
I did. I asked for everything. I was trying to be involved.
So you've seen the report?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I just saw it a few minutes ago.
Well, you had an attorney when you got the cash return, correct?
At the station?
Yes.
I had attorney. Yeah, my attorney was present.
Did your attorney ask for a copy of this report?
It wasn't in it. When I got my cash back from the station, it wasn't an investigation until we realized money was missing.
Well, did you contact your attorney and say, hey, get me a copy of that report?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. Well, Mr. Klingler wants to talk about his client's attorney-client privilege and maybe waive it. Mr. Foreman does have attorney-client privilege with his attorney at that time. And we are going to assert that privilege because it's a privilege he has of right.
And so far, he hasn't asked anything privileged. So I appreciate the sensitivity, overrule the objection. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Your testimony is you never saw a copy of Detective Robinson's report until today.
Yes, sir.
And that's because you didn't want to see a copy of the
I
investigation.
did want to see. You don't know what I want. I did want to see it.
You did.
I wanted everything that had something to do with my money coming.
And that was 3.5 years ago, correct? And you haven't seen a copy of that report that you wanted to see until this afternoon. Is that right?
That's right. I never had my money taken by cops. I didn't know how this go. I don't know about reports. All I know is live on Fox 19 News, the lady admits that her department is short $400 of my money. That's all I know. I don't know how to investigate police officers taking money.
That's all you know, and that's all you know today, isn't it? That's the whole basis of your claim that your money was stolen, is that the amount of money that was in the bags is different from the amount of money that was written on the bag.
Yeah, my whole thing is they never should have raided me in the first place.
That's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's the point,
That's my whole
isn't
thing. If they never would have showed up, there would be no songs about them. I wouldn't know who they are. Their faces would not be on my video cameras. None of this, we wouldn't be in this room right now if they hadn't raided my house and didn't press no charges, didn't even know what they was doing. This whole thing is their fault, and they're suing me for their mistake.
And so you don't really care if they stole your money or not. You're just mad
I
about
do
what they
care about
did.
if they stole them.
But
Police officers shouldn't be stealing the civilians' money. So I do care. All of it is an outrage. But this whole thing is an outrage.
You have no evidence that they took your money except for the amount on the bag isn't the same as the
How
amount.
about the
got
lady
returned.
admitting that she took?
Could you answer my
She admitted that she took my money on live Fox 19 News. Go argue with the film clip.
Yeah.
Go
Nobody,
argue with her admitting that she took my money.
nobody admitted that they took your money.
Well, whatever. Go look at her admitting that the bag is
let's-
short
Mr.
because it
Foreman,
stayed open all weekend long or 2 weeks after Brian and Officer Cooley just left it and just mishandled it and didn't do it right.
just so we're honest with the jury here, Mr. Foreman, nobody admitted that they took your money, did they?
They admitted it was short.
Yes. Nobody
So it looked like
admitted
somebody
that they
took it.
took your money, correct?
It was short. She admitted, she said that it was short. And usually it's 10, 5, $2 missing. How does $400 even come up missing? Odd.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors, didn't you? We can look at your deposition, but before you argue with me, but isn't that a fact that you made those allegations based on rumors you said you heard?
It's a fact. William Newland is a convicted pedophile, and Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him. Come to find out, he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls. He buys them beers and gets them drunk and all that. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messed with underage girls, and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Northwood.
All right. You don't want to answer my question.
I do. Please ask another one.
Well, let me ask this one again so I can get an answer. Do you remember in your deposition when I asked you, you have no reason to think these rumors about Brian Newland are true, do you? And you said, well, it's more entertaining if it's true and I can make some money. Remember that?
No, I don't. That's a however long that deposition was. You can read the deposition and it tells you what I said.
Do you have a copy, another copy of that? Because I'll show it to you and I can show you my copy. Refresh your recollection.
You're gonna refresh his recollection.
It's
Trees. You then use this.
thank you, Judge. If I can get it working here.
Your Honor, I object to using the screen to refresh his recollection. That's publishing it to the jury. If he wants to refresh his recollection, he can show him it and then ask him a question, much how we would do in criminal law with the police report. If an officer didn't remember, we wouldn't show the report. We would show it to the officer. He would refresh his memory by reading it, and then we'd re-ask the question.
Do it that way. Just make sure you think he reads it right. I'm just trying to get through the verbiage.
If Mr.
Just make sure you think he reads it right. Otherwise, I have to wrestle with you about whether he read it right.
Sure.
So just read it. And then if we want to move it as an exhibit, you can do that.
Remember your deposition being taken, Mr. Foreman, in your attorney's office on September 3rd, 2024.
I remember the deposition.
And that deposition was taken in DJ Osborne's office.
Yes, sir.
That's the same office that you used to film that video that we saw last night with the actor playing Lieutenant Lisa Phillips. And that actor was sitting in the same chair that Lisa Phillips sat in during her deposition, wasn't she?
Yeah, the actor played Lisa because I wouldn't have known her if she hadn't came to my house and cut off my camera.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's the office we're talking about, and that's the office where I took your deposition, right?
Yes, sir.
And in that deposition, I'm referring to page 84 of the deposition. I had asked you about,
Object, he's testifying.
No, he's using the deposition to refresh his memory. He's doing it right. So sit down, please. Go ahead.
did I ask you this question, and did you give me these answers, Mr. Foreman? Question, Would it be fair to say these are rumors? Answer. Stephanie said it, and some other people that don't remember, I'd be in a hurry in Walmart or something. They shake my hand. Yeah, Brian used to do this, used to do that. Then something, I didn't know him, but this is what I've heard. Question. You don't have any particular reason to think that it's true or not true, right? Answer. Well, it's more entertaining if it is true, and I could probably make some money and capitalize on it if it's true.
What are the line numbers?
Starting with line 7 and ending with line 21.
All right.
Did I ask you those questions and you give me those answers?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But
But that's my question.
I've always
Thank you.
put Brian Newland next to his brother. So that's my basis, and I've always
We noticed that.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
your
so-
attorney's going to be able to ask you whatever questions he wants. Right now, I'd like you to focus on my questions, Mr. Foreman. You have no evidence that Brian Newland ever molested little boys, do you?
If you look at the picture, he's holding the little boy butt. It's too much for me. So if you just use your eyeballs, and then his brother's a convicted pedophile.
That's your evidence for posting that
Well,
pedophile stuff
hey,
about
I'm just
little
trying to
boys.
figure out. I'm trying to figure out what kind of guy is kicking on my door. What kind of guy is walking around my house reading my bank statements? It's a dude. It's a dude that's possibly a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother, deputized by the sheriff, walking around, possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I zoom in with my cameras. That's not the type of guy I don't think should be on the police force.
I'm going to refer you again to your deposition. If you don't trust my reading of it, I'm happy to give it to you, Mr. Foreman. But on page 98 of your deposition on that same day, beginning at 9/11, did I ask you this question and did you give me this answer? And again, the only evidence, you don't have any evidence that Brian Newland is a pedophile or plays with little boys. Answer, no, sir. Did I ask you that question? Did you give me that answer?
I don't remember.
What are the line numbers?
Beginning with line 11, ending with line 14 on page 98. You have no evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money, do you?
I know if she hadn't raided my house, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nor a lawsuit or nothing. They never should have been at my house.
Since you're not going to answer my question, I'm going to go back to your deposition again, Mr. Foreman, page 102.
Your Honor, if I may, can I just enter a continuing objection so I don't have to object every time he does the deposition?
Oh, it's too important, so please be specific. Thank you.
So I would enter a notation of objection at this point. He is now testifying for the witness. He is no longer refreshing his recollection.
I'll be sensitive to that, so you can rephrase also saying that. You made the conclusion you didn't have memory, so you've got to go back and fix that.
All right, Judge, I will. Thank you. Do you remember telling me in your deposition, Mr. Foreman, that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money?
Yeah, she cut off the cameras, but I didn't know who took them. I didn't know who took them. So, of course, all the officers was a suspect at first, because I didn't know where. After the deposition, I realized that Brian Newland was in charge of the money, and I knew where to focus everything. But at first, all the cops was a suspect, especially after they cut off my cameras, and I couldn't see what they were doing.
All right. Well, so you don't remember? Is that what you're telling me?
I remember telling you that Lisa, probably didn't take my money.
Okay.
But I just didn't know. I just knew it was missing, and they cut off my cameras, so all of them were suspects until I figured it out.
So until you figured it out.
Until everybody figured it out, until it was solved of where the missing money was.
All right. So just to clear this up and move on, you admit that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money.
No. But I know if she wasn't there in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation or be here.
And is it true that one of your big motivation really in making all of these posts is to make money?
To pay for the damage that they brought to my house under the circumstance that they shouldn't have even been there in the first place.
So the answer to my question is yes, your motivation was to make money.
to pay for the damages that they brought to my house under the circumstances that they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Have you made enough yet to make up for it?
Not really. You know,
How much have you made on it?
I don't know exactly, but it wasn't hardly $24,000.
$24,000.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
You're still making money on today, right? With the new posts and advertisements and things.
It's
again?
publicity.
You're still selling merchandise, aren't you?
No, publicity. Just me. Just everybody. You know, thanks to them bringing publicity to this, it's just an opportunity to run numbers up and be an entertainer.
And the more lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact.
They brought up.
This is so good right here. Like he said tonight, he planted seeds. I don't know what happened to my video, but we'll make do. Maybe I'll try to turn it back on. We'll see if we can get it back on. This camera's been acting funky lately. It says it's on, but it's not. But whatever. We'll make do. This was amazing. They're checking his pockets on how much money he was making. The money he makes will never be enough for what they did to him, busting down his door, coming into his house like that. Over nothing, over a bogus confidential informant who said all kinds of crazy shit. Maybe I should have brought that up tonight. But I didn't want to re-traumatize the guy when he's on such a high. But if you read that search affidavit from the CI about how they thought that he had women caged in a basement, he doesn't even have a basement. These cops didn't even look into to see if he had a basement. Like, these cops are fucking idiots. And what was great tonight is that we broke it. I'm going to talk about this on the Grace Curley show, hopefully tomorrow on WRKO on the Howie Carr Radio Network. One of the police officers apologized to Afroman. And I love what Afroman said. He has no hate for him. He's like, you could see he accepted the apology, but he let him know he's going to continue to play that song. And that's the accountability part. I just loved Afroman tonight through this whole trial, and especially tonight's interview. I'm very happy and proud. I want to thank all of our mod team. Sarah, I see Sarah here, Vic, everybody who's here, all of our mod team. Natalie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the people in the chat. I didn't really even look at the chat tonight. I didn't want to be derailed if there was some trolls there. I just didn't want to look at it. I just wanted to look at Afroman. I was so amped up, and so I was kind of nervous tonight. It's weird. Usually I don't get this nervous, but I was kind of nervous tonight. I thought it went well. Let's look at this. Simon, thank you so much. You gifted 5 Young Jurks memberships. Makes it worth it tonight. Thank you so much. Our numbers are going up again. Thank you so much. We're on a roll. Lisa Davey also says, how did it feel when the verdict came in? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked that question tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't look. Thank you so much for maybe we'll have him on again. I think tonight went so well. I might hit him up maybe next week. And also, I'm looking to have my attorney that I got sued when I got sued for defamation recently. I had one of the top defamation attorneys for the media in Massachusetts, nationally too. This guy's a major weight defamation defense attorney. And I may have him come up on this weekend to talk about this Afroman case as well. So we'll probably be doing more content on this. I'm so happy that we had him on tonight. Sue B, gifted 5 Young Jurks memberships. Thank you, Sue B. Thank you for supporting, helping us grow. Ruthie Roble said, Mike, some with Afroman before he goes. Please, hi from Schenectady, New York. I'm sure he's still watching. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Megan, I know I meant to ask some more questions about that. If he was going to be nervous about living there, Megan. Thank you so much for the super chat. I didn't throw up any super chats while we were live asking him questions tonight. I just wanted to chill out and not make it about that. Ruthie Robles said, Mike, you must smoke with Afroman before the. Yeah, he goes, I just did. You know what? I don't smoke in the house. We have a rule here. There's one other unit. There's 2 units per building here, and I made an agreement with the neighbors that I wouldn't smoke in the house because the smell can go through the walls. So I'm a man of my word, so I go outside. And that's what I just did. I just took my break with Afroman. I spoke tonight, just not on camera. But you saw him smoking, which that was the important thing, Ruthie, is that we got to let him be himself tonight. He was smoking. It was awesome. That's what I wanted. It was pretty cool. K Sleek says, "Hey Joby, Palmdale High, never forget. So dang happy for you." And the thing about it, Ruthie, too, is I smoked the joints I showed on the screen tonight. So I did smoke with him. Just you didn't get to see it on the screen, but you saw the joints that I smoked with him. The ones that I showed on the screen with Afroman were the ones that I just consumed. Thank you, Bad Mom Bree. She just gifted 5 Young Jerks memberships. You're awesome as well. Sorry, like I said, I wasn't asking questions tonight for super chats. But I like these questions. Good questions. Now I'm seeing all the questions I should have asked tonight. Maybe I should have been looking at you. Maybe I thought I did good though. Because I really wanted him to speak not so much on the court case, though we did speak on the judge, we did speak on the police officers, but I wanted him to speak on this whole campaign because I feel like it was a campaign and he's very successful. And I just wanted to drill down on that and how he's feeling. And I think it came out tonight. Afroman, Massachusetts is having major police corruption issues. We salute you. Baby fishes. Yeah, we covered some more stuff on the police today. Sarah in shock and horror said, "Did jury laugh their asses off watching the lick of love, Lisa?" We sure did. That was a moment, wasn't it? Oh, Runkle was in the house tonight. Oh, Victorine, that's awesome. Love Runkle. Runkle actually smoked weed on his show last night. Apparently, all the ladies in my chat were telling me about it today, and they sent over a picture, and I posted it on Twitter. I love that Runkle was smoking some weed with Afroman. I gotta watch that. Law Wifey 25 super sticker. Thank you so much. Look at this, all these super chats tonight. Natalie Diana, 67, one of our mods, says, "I am dying. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. And congratulations to Afroman." Exactly. Congratulations to Afroman. A lot of stress. And then he won. Bad Mom Bree became a new member tonight. Oh, yeah. Crow wrote Crow. I'm screwing it up. Let me just hold on. I got to get this right for Lisa. There we go. Lisa. Crow's Roots says we need him to do the Boston Freedom Rally. I could ask his agent. I got the number, or he could hook it up. Just let me know who to send it over to. We could hook up the connection. I would love to see that. That would be amazing. I would come down. If Afroman is doing the Boston Freedom Rally this year, I'm there. I will come down for that. I will film it. I'm there. Mia Bito gifted 10 Young Jerks memberships. That would be an awesome. I'm just thinking, Lisa, that would be such an awesome freedom rally. How do we make that happen? I can get you in touch with them. Definitely. From A to B4 says, "Real freedom of speech. Great guest, Mike. Happy for you." Thank you so much. I love all these super chats. I didn't even know they were coming in. All rise for Mike and Afroman. That was the joke last night. I know, right? Look at us. Look at us, 2 nobodies. People are talking about rising for us now. Not just the judges. Holy shit. Truth don't stop. You don't have to rise for us. Thank you so much. Truth don't stop. Comma Dama 8. Appreciate it. Also got another $2.99 from North Shore Girl. Love the North Shore. Thank you so much, North Shore Girl. And Law Talk is coming in with $5. Says the whole world supports Afroman. Afroman's working too. Congrats. He was working. That's why I didn't want to ask him a million questions, because he's working. He's been working all day. I knew like yesterday or the day before, the last couple of days, I was talking to his agent, his booking guy, about getting him on the show. And it was kind of like, yes, but we're not sure when because there's so much going on. We have so many interviews to do. and one man only can do so much. And then today I was like, what about tonight? I'll do the last one. Like, let's do a late show. He's like 8 p.m. Let's do it. And I was just like, oh my God, we're gonna fucking actually do it tonight. Law Talkers says yeah, I just read that one. Thank you so much, Law Talkers. I'm lost now. I'm lost. I love it. I got another Law Talkers who says, get some bucks up for Mikey. He's working too. Thank you so much, Law Talkers, coming in with 2 super chats tonight. And What the Duck, one of our mods here. We love What the Duck. She also gifted 5 Young Jurks membership. Victorine says, you're awesome, Mike. Thank you so much, Vic. Oxymoron says, congrats on landing the big fish, Mikey. I will never see the lemon pound cake the same again. I know, right? Lemon pound cake has a special place in our heart now. And the battle hymn of the Republic. We learned something tonight. I learned something from the man himself. And he wasn't a dick about it. That's what I liked about it. Like, I screwed up something, and he just, like, educated us. Like, where that song came from. That's what I wanted to know. That was, like, one of my lead-off questions, and I screwed it up. And he came back to it. And it was the battle hymn of the Republic, which I know that song. I've heard it a million times, but it just didn't click, you know? It's amazing. That's the song he picked. That's I love that song. I love that. He's marching. I want to play that again tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Ruthie became a new member as well tonight. And you guys are still here. There's still a lot of people here on YouTube and even Facebook. We get a lot of Facebook viewers. Earlier today, we had a shitload of Facebook people watching us. Unbelievable. Funny about those numbers. You never know who's watching where. Sometimes people just look at YouTube and I don't know. We've been killing it on Facebook too. Sometimes on the lives, and it's weird on Facebook too, is sometimes we'll have nobody watching, and then sometimes we'll have like 500 watching on Facebook. YouTube's a little more steady on your numbers in terms of who's watching, but Facebook's been pretty good for us lately. All right, so I'm going to play a little more of this. I've done these super chats. We're going to listen to a little more Afroman on the stand because he's so phenomenal. And this point is such a good point. And we're going to play a little bit of The Judge. We're going to play something that I promised earlier in the show tonight, where Afroman had an exchange with one of the police officers on the stand that we didn't see. We didn't get that from the TV news station. They didn't air the whole trial. We aired everything that they allowed. But there were some other cuts that came out directly from the court. So we're going to play one of those cuts tonight. And maybe we'll play some more Afroman music. We're going to be around for a little while. I'm going to be in and out, but we won't be up too late. But we're gonna celebrate a little longer here. I hope you stay up with us. I want to thank everyone who's watching. Afroman testifying. This is what won the case right here. Like he said, truth. You don't have to plot truth. You don't have to strategize truth. You just have to tell the fucking truth. And that's what we're about here.
This is their fault. And they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes,
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
yes,
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that. But you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money should have been?
That's another question. That's why I think we need a follow up with him. I think we may follow up with him after the media buzz dies down a little bit, when he's got a little more time. We got his contact now, because it looks like he might have run for office in the past. I think president, maybe as a libertarian or something like that. I saw something. So I think he has a place in politics. I don't know. Do they have a sheriff's office out there that you can run for? I don't know. Like he's, yeah, I'm looking to follow up with him in the future. Tonight was more just a celebration. And I love that he talked that he's got new music coming. He's going on tour. He's making crazy money now on this shit. I love it.
Touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
And I kind of did ask him that. And he said, people are talking. What did he say? He said something like, people are saying, he said something like that. He's like, like anything's possible right now. Like everybody's calling me. Like, that's the thing. He's got every opportunity now. This is like when that song came out, When I Got High. Like that was a huge hit for him. This is like the second huge hit for him in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like lightning strikes twice. It's amazing. Just telling the truth. Just be standing up for yourself. Not taking the shit from the crooked cops who busted down your door.
I'm sorry, Mr. Osborne. Do you want to continue the direct examination of your client now?
Your Honor, I was going to actually ask for a sidebar so we can talk about that.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Okay, so I was actually going to not do cross with Mr. Foreman at this time. I was going to hold off until our case in chief.
Yeah, I just offered you the chance to do that. So do you want to do your direct examination?
Think about this too. Like he's just, his attorney was so good too. He's like his perfect match with the funny beard. Like you can see he's his own person. And like he didn't even know all the lyrics to like NWA and shit, but you could see he was totally into Afroman, supporting Afroman. And this was a great moment right here, because he just said like, oh, we're gonna hold off on doing the cross. Basically, I think he was saying like, basically, kind of giving the signal to the jury, but as well to himself, like we don't need a cross. He just destroyed them. He just destroyed their whole case. We don't need to even cross our client. Like we don't even need a defense of him at this point. He just destroyed them. And he never did the cross. He never did the cross of his own client. Think about that. That was a powerful moment right there.
Your case in chief right now.
We don't need to cross him right now. We might do it later. We might.
Pogo stick of witnesses up and down is what I'm talking about.
We might do our cross
He
later.
decides on his own direct case. It could be now, or it could be later. I just gave the lawyer.
It could be later. Could be later, because we don't need it. We just destroyed him. We just destroyed their whole case. Like we don't need to go back and forth anymore. It's over, people. Right? I mean, that was the magic of this trial, and we were all watching it. Like we were so into this, especially with all the cops. But then when he came up, and that was the moment when I was like, "Holy fuck!" It's perfection. Amazing. Amazing. You asked for it. We're going to play it. Well, first, you know what? Let's play this clip first. This is a quick clip. And again, this is in court from the government's camera. This isn't the NBC outlet. Never seen before, except on Twitter. Some people posted on Twitter. I ripped it from there. Let's share
The
this.
lies continued. and it just wouldn't stop. It enraged the community, and it got to the point that we were receiving death threats at work. It got to the point that my family felt unsafe. It got to the point where you know, we would get a call that says, "Oh, I'm coming down there. I'm coming down to do whatever." It was a threatening call, and then we'd get a call about a tree down.
Whatever. He says it's a death threat, but it's whatever. I already don't believe this guy too. Like, you don't say we got death threats, but it's like whatever. You say what the exact wording of the threats were. You're a police officer. Someone's calling you, you write it down, you make a record of what the statement is. It's probably recorded, right? I mean, these guys are fucking jokers.
In a wildlife area, and we'd have to go. And oh yeah, I'm not going down there. I mean, this could be a setup. This became. We were afraid. We were legitimately afraid that this was going to turn from what it was into something violent. Because he used his position of power to spread a lie. You enraged the community. And you put me and my family in danger for this. Every bit of this was a lie, and you knew it.
Shouldn't have threw a fake rage.
Just
Disregard
the
the
statement, finish up your testimony.
Thank you, Judge.
Afro Man wasn't taking any of it. He was like, look at that. That was awesome. That was awesome. That's from Kat. I'll put her back on the screen so people can see where that one came from. She clipped that. Kat Not Williams on Twitter. Thank you, Kat Not Williams. Good clip. She covered the trial. I think her and I were the first ones really covering this for like the Locktuber type channels that I saw. She was on it as well. She was on it even earlier than me. So check her out as well. Congrats. It's been a great run here, I gotta say. All right, so oh no, we got it. Will you help me repair my door? The official video from Afroman. You asked for it. We gotta play it. We have to play this now. Not even a question. I just want to stop it there. That's them busting his door down. And tonight, when he was getting ready to get on the show, I got the message that he was coming, but he'd be a few minutes late because he was picking up one of the kids from a track meet. That's the thing. When these cops invade people's houses with families, and it's bogus, and they didn't even do their due diligence. That was amazing. Thank you so much for recommending that we play that song tonight. That was amazing. Really well done. Make Afro Man great again. He is already great again. You know what was amazing too it is to hear that he got an apology at least from one of the cops. That's like amazing. You don't see that too often, right? This is the moment. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. This is the moment tonight. Look at this. When the judge is this the right video? Hold on. Oh, actually, that's the wrong video. But I got the video. This one. This is when the judge has to read the results, and you could tell he's not happy. Afro Man talked about this tonight as well. This is another reason I want to play this. But I also have some more super chats I want to acknowledge. Thank you, Ruthie. Ruthie said, I'm handsome. I did an amazing job journalism. Thank you so much, Ruthie. You're making me blush over here. And we got this one too. Mon Mar 749, Australian $5 says you did an amazing job. It was good that you didn't overload him with questions. Do a second interview and ask them then. Much love from Australia. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think that was, I didn't want to hit him with all the audience questions and keep him here up late tonight. He had a long day. I just wanted to hear what he wanted to say. because I feel like after what happened yesterday, it's just like let's let the man tell his story, which is you heard it tonight. I think you heard it very succinctly. He went after them again. He told them about driving down the road the wrong way, and you keep going, you keep going. I mean, some of his statements have already been clipped and posted on Twitter and social media tonight. Some of our we're using those clips. Boston Brandy posted one excellent one. We clipped it up and posted it on our social media already. He was phenomenal tonight. I think that was the point. It's just mostly shut up. That was my whole thing too. Is like I wanted to talk and I did talk, but I was like, shut up. Like, don't get too excited, Mike. Like that was my whole thing. Hold back. Like let him talk. Hopefully I did. I think I did okay. I don't know. I'll have to listen back. You guys seem to enjoy it. That's the point. Yeah, it was like a celebration. That was the point tonight. It needed to be a celebration. Let the man have a smoke. Do you know how much you like? I had like I said, that lawsuit, and you won't believe the amount of stress that comes off you when you win something like that. And for him, it was televised to the world, and he put all those songs out. He went hard on this. I can't imagine the emotions. I want to thank Carrie S, who sent $25 tonight and said for the copyright strike fund. Yeah, because we're playing the music. When we play the music, they don't let us put the ads. They take all the revenue, except for your super chats. Any of your Venmos or super chats that come in. Hey, that's what makes up for the difference. Sometimes you just want to play music anyways. It's fine. And you know what? For tonight, it was like, well, the revenue is going to Afroman, so like that's good. He's doing the interview. That's the way we pay him back. We give him the ad money. It's a good exchange. We get the subs, we get the super chats, he gets the ad money. I love it. I want to thank everybody who's here. Yeah, hopefully we have more with him. I think we might. I think we might. I think we might have more. Yeah, we could ask that next time too. Maybe he will countersue. But lawyers are so expensive. It's like, do you really want to spend your life suing cops? I think he won. I think the whole thing for him too is if you look at what these cops wanted, they wanted all the money from his recordings about them. So all the songs about him, they wanted all the royalties. They wanted all that ad money. They also wanted all of his performance money. Anytime he's performing their songs, they wanted all the money from the likeness, and they wanted him to stop performing those songs. And that was one of the things he said tonight to that cop that apologized to him. I'm still gonna keep playing the song. Still gonna keep playing it. These are seeds I planted, and now I'm gonna enjoy them as they grow because they've grown. Right? Yeah, he's writing new songs. He talked about that tonight. The man is you can tell he is a gifted man. I would not underestimate that man at all. I had a blast tonight. We're on a roll. We went from Attorney Nan Gallagher, who was on fire. She is one of the best interviews around. We had a great show 2 nights ago with her. Last night, we had a great interview with the retired judge, Carol Erskine. Tonight, it was Afroman. Tomorrow night, we have Juna Perkins running for district attorney in Norfolk County to replace Michael Morrissey. She'll be here at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Please come back and check that out tomorrow night. And she was just called Desperate by Adam Deich. So I think it's going to be an interesting show tomorrow night because this is going to be her opportunity to kind of speak out on being called desperate when I think she's the front runner actually in that campaign. And he's calling her desperate. Should be interesting. Making Mike, because I got high with Afroman. I did. I got high with him tonight. I got high with him just on his words. He got me all amped up. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Nan Gallagher is great. She's a good supporter, nice person, and she's also a phenomenal guest. Like she moves the needle. I don't know if she realizes that. I say that. Brian knows it. Brian noted it. He said she's the number one attorney guest on any true crime show. LTL said that. And I don't disagree with him. Like she's phenomenal. She moves the needle. I was looking at my numbers, and like one of the big numbers you look at is like how long people watch for on average. She moves the needle. That's all I'll say. Thank you, Simon. So hats off to Nan Gallagher. And she's consistent. Like, she'll come on shows and she'll be there when she says she will, and she'll bring her A game too. She's phenomenal. I want to thank everybody. I think, you know what? I forgot to check. Hold on, one more thing. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone tonight. I think we're good. I think we got all the cash apps and the Venmo. I've double checked them. Yeah, she is. I think she's really good. Get away from the nonsense. Yeah. Like I said, National Geographic. That's the only way I can cover it. It's just kind of be an observer. And if we do have to react or talk about it again, that's how I'll handle it. People know where I stand. I got high tonight, didn't I? I'm gonna go get more high tonight. Crow's Roots. This Lisa, this was such a good show for you and I tonight because like this is our scene. It's funny how we're cannabis people, but we're in this other law area where we have all these friends and that. It's just amazing to see Afroman kind of take over Law Tube this week. Yeah, I think he enjoyed it tonight. I think he enjoyed it right away when I said, "Yeah, let's smoke some weed." Like this is your place, bro. He's like, "Go get my weed. Get my weed." Oh, it was fun. I'm enjoying it, and it's still 229 of you here. I love it. With all those other bigger shows going on, you're still here with me. I love it. Thank you. All right, let's watch a little more. This is probably the last video I'm going to play tonight. This is this dud judge. This judge who he looked like he couldn't get out of there quick enough. He didn't want to show his emotion. He seemed like he was upset that Afro Man won.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like you. And tonight, what I liked about it too, he talked about being a man of God, being a Christian. You can see him. He's like praying right there. He's like giving thanks. That was a powerful moment right there. Not because of the judge, because of Afro Man. How you can just kind of be silent but show your emotion and show your faith. And just take a moment. Look at that. It's amazing. Before God, right? You tell your truth before God and you win. You fucking win. These motherfuckers try to sue him. They try to take all his money. They try to make him stop performing the songs. Thank you from the UK, Simon. Thank you to Justice Junkie as well. I'm glad we got high tonight. Because I got high. I love all the super chats tonight. Thank you so much. Means a lot. This is the funniest thing. They're waiting for it to be dismissed. Like, the judge just kind of left them. Oh, man.
Everybody is excused.
Now you can leave. This is amazing.
That's what we're waiting for. Literally, that's what we're waiting for. I was like,
I wonder if that's his wife. I wonder who that is. Her daughter. That's interesting. What a moment. There's also this one I want to play real quick. People have probably seen this one, but this is the moment after he won. This was amazing too. He's so good at this. And notice it's about we and not just me.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on, right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on, right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my God. Anytime I need to get pumped up, this is what I'm going to play now. It's like, he gets you pumped up. Even his speech tonight, I was like, oh, God damn. God damn, man. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we going? Wherever he's going, I'm going. He's very down to earth, too. He's got good advice, too. Oh, man. God damn. Yeah, somebody was. I don't know if it was a daughter, a wife. Somebody was helping him out tonight. God bless Afroman. Thank you so much, everybody who's been watching tonight and posting comments and the super chats and sharing. A lot of you have been sharing to Afroman 2028 from Nicolette on Facebook. I love it. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe if you had not. Hit that sub button. Yeah, power to the people indeed. Power to the people. Thank you so much, Cruz Roots. Lisa. Truth shall set you free. That was the statement of the night, right? He started asking me questions. That was funny. I love that. Yeah, I love the glass. I know, right? If I had known I was going to interview him, I would have got some red, white, and blue glasses or something, or a hat. I know. I can't believe he let him wear the glasses either, but that was classic too. It was a good chat tonight. We had a good night. We've had a good week. It's been a great week here at the Young Jerks. No drama, just moving ahead with content. Yeah, we need it all. It was so epic. Tonight was epic. Aw. If you haven't, please make sure you like and subscribe. Hit all notifications on YouTube. There was some minor turbulence in the chat. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even look. They were sent out of the plane. They were without parachutes. Did they get timed out or did they get blocked? I didn't even see any of it. It's the funniest thing. I saw somebody mention the G dude, but that's it. I saw one person saying like, G dude, go away or something, and that was it. Like I didn't see anything else the rest of the night. I wasn't really looking at the chat tonight. I zoned out. I was mesmerized by Afroman. I couldn't stop smiling. Like tonight was like smiling away. You need a pair of shades. I'm sure they have them on Amazon. A few comments being deleted. Okay. The Galera stopped by. Was he happy? Is he going to petty stream it tonight? Is he going to be? Oh, I can't believe he went on Mike's show. Oh man, are they going to do that now? Are they going to get upset? Like, come on. Thought they wanted me to move on. I think they're upset that I've moved on now. They don't have any content. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to play Afro Man? I noticed they were streaming some of my other streams too. Like, they're not in a negative way. You doing a petty stream? Is he doing a petty stream about me? Is he doing it about this? What's there to be petty about tonight? Is he upset that the guy came on my show? Is that what it is? Weird dude, if that's the case. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know other people expected it. I mean, I covered the trial. I think that's why they gave me the nod. You know? And I'm relentless. That's the other thing. I didn't give up. I kept following up. Yeah, I think that was another reason too, actually. Is because we have so many similarities, with the cannabis stuff, especially. His agent knew that. And we vibed. You could see we vibed tonight. I think he knew he'd fit in here. This was the right space for him. He's a smart guy. I would not underestimate Afroman. That's one thing. He just told everyone that too. Like, don't ever underestimate me because you'll end up like those cops. Yeah, it was a great week. And tomorrow night, Friday night, we got Juna Perkins here. Oh, he's stealing the content right now? That's so funny. Is he shitting on the interview? How can he cover this? That's so funny. How's he going to make me look silly tonight? I don't know. He's going to say I asked the wrong questions or I made it about myself. Is that what he's going to say? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. That sounds like some tears. That's some weird shit. I guess he really does have some type of love affair with me. That's what people said. They said he was obsessed. I didn't believe it. But now I'm starting to wonder. I thought they would ignore it. Pretend it didn't happen. But all right. That's fine. A lot of people say I should copyright strike them all. But that's not what I do. I don't play those games. I'm not one of those people. I don't really care. Like, I'm just doing my content. All right, I'm headed out. I had the best day, best week. Looking forward to tomorrow, Friday. I'll be on the Grace Curley show, I believe, around 1 p.m. Probably talking about Kelsey Fitzsimmons, probably talking about Afroman, and who knows what else. Looking forward to that. WRKO and 40 other radio stations. Grace Curley show tomorrow, 1 p.m. And then tomorrow night, 6 p.m., we'll be live with Juna Perkins running for Norfolk County DA, the office to replace Michael Morrissey. Be here tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Young Jurks, 6 p.m. tomorrow night. 6 p.m., Young Jurks tomorrow night. You think I really should strike him, content strike him? That's not. I'm not in that game, because if I do that, people start doing it to me too. It's like, you never know if I've used something of theirs. So it's self-preservation too. But even beyond that, I'm not about that. You know, I don't like copyright strike stuff. Like, I wish there was a way I could force them to put ads on it and I get the money. That would be that'd be the preference. If I could do that, I would welcome that I take his money. So when he streams my stuff, I get his ad money. But whatever. Yeah, sometimes justice isn't worth the squeeze is a good comment to her, isn't it? Yeah, what would Afroman do? That's what we all have to start asking. I used to ask what would Michael Malta do. Now I ask what will Afroman do? Like I said tonight, like if someone sues me again, I'm going all Afroman on them. I already been sued once and I won. The second time, I'm going all Afroman on him. I think he liked when I said that. I think he enjoyed that. You think I should strike him on this one? Eh, I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I don't care. I really don't care what they do. Like, it doesn't affect me anymore. For a little while, they took like 5,000 subs from me or whatever. That was pretty much how they affected me. Like now, like nothing they do affects me anymore. I don't. Yeah, we got JFK, we got Lana, we got these young bucks who want to go after them, and they're strong. I watched Lana, I watched JFK, their coverage. I think it's phenomenal. Yeah, and you know what? I have time, and the other thing is I don't have time for even filing the copyright strike. It's like I don't want to be doing that. I gotta book some more interviews. I got so much shit I'm working on right now. We're crushing it right now. Like I said, when I set my mind to coming back and we're gonna have good shows, it happens. All right, I'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Young Jerks. Juna Perkins running for DA of Norfolk County. She's going to be here live on the show answering your questions. I'll be checking the chat for sure on that. And also, like I said, 1 p.m., I'll be on the radio tomorrow. Grace Curley. Check that out. I'll see you soon. 6 p.m., if not earlier. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm like, this was the best night tonight. I love you. Get me. Great topics, great shows. That's all you need. That's it. And we have some diversity here now too. That's what I like. We're not relying on one topic, one set of guests. Yeah, he's gonna stop playing it when the music comes on. Exactly. He doesn't want to lose that ad money. All right, I'm gonna go. Have a great night, everyone. Love you. Peace out. Great night. Before we leave, put up your ones if you're with Afroman. If you're with Mike Crawford, also known as Mike Can. That was my original name. That's how I came up in the cannabis activism. They knew me as Mike Can. Mike can do it. Mike can legalize cannabis. We did it. Then I changed my name to Mike Crawford, my real name. What I was known as. Put up your ones. Yes, I love to see your ones. Good night, people. Peace out. See you.